Boy, got another gem I want to share with you. A Lost 45 from Billboard's Hot 100 of February 17th, 1973. This guy had a fantastic voice, but he never had a hit here in America. More popular in Canada than he was here in the States. Actually, he was born in England. He was born near London, England, and then migrated to Canada. But let's go to Billboard's Hot 100 that week of February the 17th, 1973. And we got Daytime, Nighttime by Keith Hampshire. Keith Hampshire, his biggest hit happened later on in 1973. In the spring and summer of 73, he cut a version of First Cut is the Deepest. His version of First Cut is the Deepest went to #1 in Canada. Did not crack the top 40 here in the States. That song was written by Cat Stevens. And Cat Stevens put it on his second album. But he sold the song or the rights to it to a woman named P.P. Arnold. She had the first hit with it in Europe, in England, 1967. First Cut is the Deepest. Her version went to #18. And Keith Hampshire took it to #1 in Canada in 1973. Daytime, Nighttime. Now this voice on this record. Now, I got to tell you, the voice sounds very familiar. It sounds a lot like the lead singer of Blood, Sweat, and Tears, David Clayton Thomas, I believe was his name. I believe I got his name right, David Clayton Thomas. But it also reminds me of Johnny Maestro of Brooklyn Bridge and the Crest, that same kind of voice. Listen to that voice of that song and listen to some of the stuff by the Brooklyn Bridge, and there's some similarities. Reminds me a little bit of Three Dog Night. Gosh, this is a late 60s voice. Classic late 60s, early 70s voice. And he did come out with another record in 1983. It was called OK Blue Jays, which was the anthem for the Toronto Blue Jays, a Major League Baseball team. And that came out in 1983. He put out about 4 albums. One of them was a compilation album, a greatest hits album. But, oh my goodness, this song should have done better. It's amazing. You can't say that this is a bad song. You just can't. It's just maybe not a #1 for the United States, but at least a top 30, top 20. As it turned out, though, the record went to, let me bring it up for you. It was at 64, up, oh gosh, it's dropping the week of February 17th, 1973. It peaked at 51. That's it. But on Billboard's Hot 100 for 9 weeks, Keith Hampshire, Daytime, Nighttime.